Om Sahna Vavatu Sahnao Bhunaktu Sah Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Antarjyotir Bahirjyotih Pratyak Jyotih Parat Paraha Jyotir Jyotir Swayam Jyotih Atman Jyotir Shivosmyaham. Om Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-paramparam. Om Samasta-jana-kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma-vidvaram. Hari Om. Salutations to all. Welcome to the Deepavali Meditations. 7 days, beginning today, Ekadashi, and we will conclude on the Dvitiya, Yamadvitiya. So, all of us know so many festivals we have in our Sanatana Dharma. These festivals are a way to celebrate various occasions. There are some festivals which are to celebrate harvest and nature. Some celebrate the relationships. So we have Guru Purnima or Karka Chaturthi. Some celebrate the manifestations of Bhagavan, Ram Navami, Krishna Janmashtami. There are some specific festivals also which are celebrated by everybody, but specifically it will also be related to certain varnas. So the festival of, let us say, the Raksha Bandhan, that is a festival where the Yajñopavita has to be changed. Brahmanas have to do that. All the varnas actually have to do that. Whoever has taken the Yajñopavita. Vijayadashmi day, Shastra Puja is done. So Kshatriyas predominantly will celebrate that. Then on the Lakshmi Puja day, the Varna, which is the Vaishya Varna, they celebrate it specifically. And for many of them, the new year will also start after that. And Holi, that will be celebrated by the, again I'm saying all the festivals celebrated by everybody, but specific Varnas, specifically they celebrate certain festivals specially. So the Shudra Varna will celebrate that specially. So each Varna also has a special festival that they celebrate. And this entire year, through every festival, one thing which remains common is worship of Bhagavan. Festivals are to remind us of the divine and invoke the grace of the divine, and also remind us that our essential nature is divine. Deepavali is celebrated for 5 days. Some people start from Vasubaras onwards, then it is 6 days, but otherwise it is Dhanatrayodashi, Naraka Chaturdashi, Deepavali, then the Bali Pratipada, and the Yamadvitiya or Bhai Dooj. 5 days. Each of these 5 days, on those specific days, what should be done? I have shared a PPT on the WhatsApp community. You can go through that. In our meditations, we will remember the Supreme Lord through that particular day's significance and the manifestation, and also meditate on the light of consciousness, which is our true self. So today is the Ekadashi day. Just like we say amongst all the rivers, Ganga is the most auspicious. Among the mountains, we say Himalayas. Like that, among the vratas, it is said Ekadashi vrat is the most auspicious. So generally one fasts on Ekadashi. If one does Nirjal, Upvas, that is the best. If not, one does with water. If only water is not possible, then eat fruits. Just drink milk actually once in a day. If that is not possible, then eat with, do the upvas with fruits. If that also becomes difficult, then do falahar. So different options are given. The objective is that 11 aspects of our personality, 5 senses of knowledge, 5 senses of action, and the mind. We have to turn these 11 towards the Lord. And Ekadashi, the main upvas is not just not eating food, that is so that our prana shakti goes upwards. When we eat heavy food, the prana shakti goes downwards to digest it. Ekadashi is where we eat less or don't eat or drink just water or even don't drink water, depends on whatever one wants to do, so that prana goes up. And so that when we remember Bhagavan, Upa means near, Vasa means to stay, so we remember Bhagavan, we are not engaging in the regular activities of cooking and eating and all those things, and we are spending that time to remember Bhagavan. Ekadashi actually is a preparation for Dwadashi, the 12th, the Tithi. That Dwadashi is called Harivasar. It is the day of Bhagavan Vishnu. And so generally Ekadashi Vrat will start on Dashami, on the 10th, previous evening, one worships Bhagavan. Then 11th one does Upvas, and then one breaks the fast on Dwadashi day. And again, of course, remember Bhagavan, do the puja of Bhagavan on Dwadashi. So Ekadashi has a lot of significance, and once in 15 days Ekadashi comes, bright fortnight, dark fortnight. Now people say that, I think 2018 or 19, one of the scientists who got a Nobel Prize, the topic for which he got the Nobel Prize was that he discovered that if a person fasts for with complete abstinence from food for 1 day in a fortnight, the T cells in the body get rejuvenated, and that helps to fight cancer. So scientific research also is there. Our spiritual masters have told us long back, once in 15 days Ekadashi Vrat, and that is not just for the body detoxification, it is meant for connecting to the divine. So today we will begin with that and remember Bhagavan Narayana. So Narayana Bhagavan, Vishnu Bhagavan. Vishnu means one who pervades everywhere. Vyapnoti, one who is all pervasive, is Vishnu. What is all pervasive? Pure consciousness. One may say space is also all pervasive, but pure consciousness is all pervasive. Space is not pervasive. It's only in waking state it is there. Consciousness is all pervasive in all the 3 states, waking, dream, deep sleep, and 4th state also. So that pure consciousness is Vishnu. And that realization of that pure consciousness is our purpose of life, our purpose of spiritual sadhana, purpose of evolution itself, that we have forgotten our divine nature. And so the real Deepavali is when the lamp of self-knowledge illumines our heart. And we come to wake up to that state that my nature is infinite consciousness, this is only a role that I am playing, I am not this. So that goal of life is called Vishnu, is also called Narayana. Narasya Ayanam, Narayanam. That is one of the meanings. The very goal of human being is Narayana. Ayana also means path. When we say Ramayana, it means the path that Bhagavan Ram walked. Ayana can mean abode, Ayana can mean path. As abode, it is goal of life. Narayana is the abode, the goal of our life, our true self. And Narayana is also the means. Bhakti towards Bhagavan, contemplation on the Lord. So, very form of Bhagavan Narayana is a beautiful depiction of the spiritual sadhanas, the process that one follows. So we have Bhagavan holding Shankha, Chakra, Gada and Padma in his four hands. He is depicted as blue in color. He is actually Shyamavarna, but depicted blue in color because blue, anything that is infinite appears blue to our eyes. The sky, the ocean, the waters, etc. They appear blue. So depicted as blue in color, wearing yellow pitambar. Gurudev used to say yellow pitambar is symbol of the sand, silicon dioxide, meaning infinite consciousness clothed in matter. Each of us are like that. We are infinite consciousness clothed in matter, forgotten who we are. And so he has four hands also. With the Shankha, he gives us wake-up calls. Wake-up calls can be spiritual knowledge, satsang coming into our life. Through that, we come to know many aspects about our life, who we are not, what is temporary, what is permanent. Wake-up calls can also be certain disappointments, difficult situations, some kicks that life brings. And then one gets out of the delusion, some attachments that one has. One starts questioning, why am I here? What is the purpose? Many such questions can arise, and that sparks off a spiritual journey, a spiritual quest or a sadhana. So with the Shankha, Bhagavan blows. Wake-up calls can happen to us. Then with the Gada, when we start walking the spiritual path, what do we have to do? We have to eliminate the negatives and strengthen the positives. Tamas and Rajas has to be reduced or destroyed. With the Gada, Bhagavan helps us to eliminate this Rajas and Tamas. Then comes the Chakra. So Sattva Guna also is there in us. That is also a Guna. Sattva Guna is the subtlest of all the three, that which helps us to progress and go deep into spiritual sadhanas, that which brings more happiness, peace, knowledge, balance. All this Sattva will bring. But even that has to be transcended. Sudarshan Chakra. Darshan means vision. Sudarshan means the vision of the infinite reality. With the help of Sattva Guna, we overcome Rajas and Tamas. With the help of contemplation on the infinite consciousness, that is the Sudarshan, we go over Sattva also. And it is a chakra. That chakra which helps us to get out of the cycle of samsara chakra, avidya, kama, karma, destroys our hridaya granthi, the knots of the heart. That is the Sudarshan chakra. Destroys the ego completely. And one comes to realize Aravinda, the lotus that Bhagavan has in the hand, is a symbol of moksha, mukti. The fully blossomed lotus symbolizes infinite reality. And lotus is a divine flower which is not created by Brahmaji. All other flowers are created by Brahmaji. It is a secondary creation. Lotus is a primary creation. Bhagavatam says that from the Nabhi of Mahavishnu, the lotus emerged on which Brahmaji was seated. So lotus symbolizes literally perfection, infinite consciousness. And all of us know the symbolism of the lotus leaf. The lotus leaf is born in the water, stays in water, goes back to water, but it doesn't get wet. So when we have this knowledge of the self, when we know who we are truly, we realize that I was never born, I'm never affected by anything. There is only one infinite consciousness. There is no change, there is no death, nothing. So this way, Bhagavan Narayana, we meditate on him, and Bhagavan says very beautifully in this 10th chapter in the Gita that people who constantly meditate on him, these are the devotees. In the 9th shloka he says, Mat chitta madgata pranaha bodhayanta parasparam, 10th chapter, 9th shloka. Kathayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. The devotees, mat chittaha, their mind is absorbed in me, madgata pranaha, their prana also is invested in Bhagavan, meaning all their activities are dedicated to Bhagavan. Bodhayanta parasparam, and they are talking to each other. What will two devotees talk? They will talk about Bhagavan, they will talk about sadhana. Kathayantascha mam nityam, they speak about glories of Bhagavan, stories of Bhagavan. Continuously they revel in that. Tushyanti cha ramanti cha. They enjoy, they take delight in that. They revel in that. Two people who love cricket, now the World Cup is going on. What will they speak? They will speak about which team did well and who will play the semi-finals against India, and continuously that thought process will go on about cricket. Two people connecting about share market, they will say which company's shares are going up, going down, where to invest, how much to invest, where to pull out, all that. What will two devotees talk? They talk about Bhagwan, about sadhana, about Ishvara, about Brahman. So he says that such devotees who continuously think about me, what does Bhagavan do to them? If they are reveling in Bhagavan's name, fame, in the name, in his glories, in his leelas, how will they get self-knowledge? Bhagavan says that Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam. I bless them with buddhi yoga, the knowledge of the self. Because some people think that a devotee who keeps chanting Ram Ram, or keeps chanting the name of Bhagavan, how will that devotee get Brahmagyan, which is of Supreme Brahman, which is beyond name, form, attributes? Bhagavan says they don't have to worry. I will bless them with that. Dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayantite, by which they will come to me. They may get darshan of Bhagavan, they will get even the ultimate intuitive realization of the self that I and God are essentially one. That is the real Deepavali. So he says, out of compassion, this is the most beautiful verse where he says, he lights the lamp of knowledge in our heart. Tesham eva anukampartham, out of great compassion for these devotees, love for these devotees, aham ajnanajam tamaha, he says, I will destroy this ignorance, the darkness of ignorance, ajnanajam tamaha, because of which I don't know who am I, then I'm living in this world and I'm thinking I am the jiva, then I get attached to people, I get attached to things, and then I feel miserable. I have fear, I have anger, I have stress, I have depression. Why all this is happening? Because of the darkness of ignorance, because I don't know who I am. And I think I am this BMI. Bhagavan says, those whose minds have been integrated, they have been purified, they have done these sadhanas, they remember Bhagavan, and which is what the purpose of this festival is, and this Ekadashi is for that. with our senses, with our mind, with our actions. We worship the divine. Dashami, Ekadashi, Dvadashi, all the 3 days. And regularly, when one does this, so many papa karmas will get destroyed. So much purity of mind will arise, devotion will arise, vairagya will arise. And Bhagavan says to such devotees, in their heart, the ignorance which is there, the darkness of ignorance which is there, aham ajnanajam tamaha nashayami atma bhavasthaha jnana deepena bhaswata. With the lamp of knowledge, I will destroy their ignorance. Beautifully he says that nashayami atma bhavasthaha. And where is that Bhagavan? Atmasthaha. Nashayami atma bhavasthaha. I am in their own heart. Just that we have not recognized. Bhagavan is in us, around us, everywhere. But he will be realized by us only in our heart, when the heart is purified. So the purpose of sadhana is to purify the mind. And festival times are very powerful times. See, these are not just any day in the year or any fixed day in the year as per the English calendar. No, they go by the tithi of the sun and the moon. And great things have happened on these specific days. And we celebrate those things, and through that we inculcate many spiritual values. We will see as we go along. Even Ekadashi itself, each Ekadashi has a story and has a mahatmya behind it. Anyway, so that I'm not going into the detail of that right now, but the point is that during these festivals, the spiritual sadhana, when we do, it gets enhanced quite a bit. The depth to which one can go during these days is not possible on general other days, because these days have a specific significance. And so Bhagavan says here that I am in the hearts of people, and devotees are those who have cleansed their hearts so that Bhagavan illumines, lights the lamp of knowledge and destroys the darkness of ignorance, and that person becomes one with the Supreme Lord. And so in this commentary, what Gurudev has, what Shankaracharya has said is very beautiful, where he gives this example of the lamp. When Bhagavan says that I light this lamp of knowledge, the beautiful metaphor that Shankaracharya has given is the lamp fed by the oil of peace. What is the oil that will feed this lamp? It is the oil of peace, a mind which has relatively become quiet. How has it become quiet? That comes to the heart of devotion. Because of bhakti, the mind has become peaceful. When we have a lot of attachments, the mind cannot become peaceful. The mind has many agitations. But when that love is transformed, that when that attachment is transformed, we let go of the attachments and we turn that emotions to Bhagavan, then mind becomes peaceful. So he says the oil of peace that comes to the heart of devotion, and it is lit. You have to light the lamp. So it is lit by the mental pursuit of one's own real nature. With such a mind, the light of knowledge which one Bhagavan lights is steady contemplation on the true nature, that I am Brahman, I am pure consciousness, my nature is infinity. What is the receptacle? The mud lamp in which the oil is there. The oil is peace, the flame is contemplation, the lamp is what? It is the heart of detachment. Inner equipment full of detachment. How does the detachment arise? So it arises because of self-control, an intellect which is devoid of all sensuality, and it is kept in a very steady place. The lamp has to be in a steady place. If a lamp is in a place where there is lots of wind, then the flame will not be steady. It may even get put off. So he says, in a place which is steady, meaning there the winds of likes and dislikes are not there. Strong likes and dislikes, they are not there. So sense control, free from the winds of likes and dislikes, shedding the light of true perception. That lamp will illumine what? The self to us is the light of the knowledge which the Lord is hinting at here. So the receptacle is detachment, this oil is peace. What is a wick? Wick is our mind, our subtle body actually, man, buddhi, chitta, ahankar. The flame with which Bhagavan lights is steady contemplation. And all this is possible when there is detachment, when there is sense control and no winds of strong likes and dislikes. So this is a beautiful analogy that Bhagavan has given, and we will now meditate on the form of Bhagavan, chant the simple mantra, Pauranic mantra, Om Namo Narayanaya. With that, we make our mind quiet and then contemplate on the pure consciousness. So every day we will see the significance of that particular day, the story, if anything connected with that, and then meditate on the formless infinite consciousness. So I'm going to share on the screen a picture of Bhagavan Vishnu, and you can visualize that form in the mind. If you like, you even keep that form. If the mind wanders, then you can open the eyes, see the form again, close it, and again visualize. So just for that. Sit erect, the head, the neck, and the spine in a straight line. Close your eyes gently. Relax your shoulders. Let your hands be in your lap, palms facing the sky. Have a gentle smile on your face. Come to a comfortable posture without any strain in any part of the body. Invoke gratitude in your heart. Thank Bhagavan for all the blessings as well as the challenges one has in life. When there is gratitude in our heart, every moment becomes a festival, a cause for celebration. Thank Bhagavan for blessing us with the ability even to celebrate these 5 days of Deepavali with prosperity, good relationships, health, knowledge, peace, love. Flood your heart with gratitude for Bhagwan. Whether we remember Bhagwan or not, Bhagwan definitely remembers us. He is with us every moment. Pray to Bhagwan that may we live in gratitude. May we live in fullness and not always see the emptiness or the things which are lacking. Know that Bhagwan is always with us, even at this moment as we meditate. So let go of any fear, any hesitation. Let there be just gratitude and devotion. This is the first step, the preparation and posture. Second step is auto-suggestion. Suggest to the mind that for the next 30 minutes I am steady and still without any movements. Still body is very important for a still mind. For the next 30 minutes I am steady and still without any movements. I am alert, awake and quiet. Second auto-suggestion. I am alert, awake and quiet. When the mind is quiet, it generally goes to sleep. So we have to train it. Not to wander, not to sleep, to remain focused. For the next 30 minutes, I am alert, awake and quiet. Last auto-suggestion. For the next 30 minutes, I am only a seeker or a devotee. This is my exclusive time with Bhagavan. Everything else can wait. For the next 30 minutes, I'm only a seeker or a devotee. Third step, relax the body. From the head to the toes. As we say inhale, take a deep breath and feel that your entire body is flooded with light and energy. And as we say relax, exhale slowly, letting go of any stress or strain in the body. So visualize that a ray of light floods your body from the head as you inhale, fills your entire body with light, and as you exhale, it goes out of the body through the fingers and the toes, taking away any stress or strain in your body and the mind. Exhale all the air. Inhale. Relax. Inhale. Relax. Slow, steady, and deep without any jerks. Inhale. Relax. Inhale. Relax. Inhale. Relax. Continue to breathe at your own pace. This method is called light bath. Just like we take bath with water, like a bucket of water is poured on our head. Feel that light floods your body. Fourth step, breath observation. Just be aware of every single breath. As you take in, feel the air going into your nostrils, down the throat, into the lungs. Feel the stomach expanding. And as you exhale, feel the air going out. Continue to breathe slow, steady, and deep. And be aware of that breath. Fifth step, invocation. In the space between the two eyebrows or in your heart, visualize a circle of white light. In the space between the two eyebrows or in your heart, visualize a circle of white light. If you have a guru, mentally prostrate to the Sadguru. If you don't have, prostrate to the Supreme Lord, who is in the form of the white light. Having done that, invoke the auspicious form of Bhagavan Narayana. Bhagavan Narayana is standing with Shankha Chakra Gada Padma in his four hands. There is a Sheshanag as his umbrella. There is a beautiful crown on the head of Bhagavan, a golden crown with a peacock feather. On the forehead of Bhagavan is a mark which is in the form of a U. Bhagavan has lotus-like eyes, beautiful, calm, serene face. He is looking lovingly with great compassion at each of us. There's a gentle smile on his face. He has long black hair up to his shoulders. There are golden earrings in his earlobes. On his chest are golden necklaces. There is a beautiful garland from his neck up to the knees, made with flowers and tulsi. Bhagavan has ornaments on his arms, on his wrists. He wears a yellow pitambar. There are some ornaments on his hips. On his waist. In his four hands, he has a shankha chakra in two hands at the back, and gada and padma in two hands at the front. Both the feet of Bhagavan are together. There's an ocean in which Bhagavan resides. This is the beautiful form of Bhagavan Vishnu. Let us invoke him. Shantakaram bhujagashayanam padmanabham suresham Vishwadharam gaganasadrisham meghavarnam shubhangam Lakshmikantam kamalanayanam yogibhirdhyanagamyam Vande Vishnum bhavabhayaharam Sarvalokaikanaatham. Feel that Bhagavan is in your heart or in the space between the two eyebrows. Keeping this form in the mind. Feel that you are in front of Bhagavan, chanting his glorious name. Chanting of his name is the next step, which is concentration. If you like, you can chant along. Om Namo Narayanaya. 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 Namo Narayanaya. Om 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 Namo Narayanaya. Continue mentally. Bhagavan Narayana is pure consciousness, which is our own true self. When we remember Bhagavan continuously, when we surrender to Bhagavan, when our actions are dedicated to Bhagavan, Bhagavan lights the lamp of knowledge in our heart. Feel that Bhagavan has lit this beautiful lamp in your heart, the lamp of self-knowledge, which dispels the darkness of ignorance. This lamp has the receptacle of detachment. Assert that you are detached from the body, mind, and intellect. Tell yourself that I am detached from the things, from the beings, from my own body, mind, intellect. I am loving to everyone, but I am completely detached. There is no dependency in my heart. In this mind full of detachment is the oil of peace. My nature is peace, and my nature is happiness. Any agitations born of attachment, I surrender at the feet of Bhagavan. I let go of any negative thoughts and fill the mind with the oil of peace. With the wick of my mind dipped in this oil of peace, I am ready for contemplation. Bhagavan has lit this mind with the flame of self-knowledge. The wick of my mind is lit through the self-knowledge that Bhagavan gave as a guru. Through satsang, and this flame of self-knowledge brightly burns in my heart. I protect it with self-control and keep it away from the strong winds of likes and dislikes. Your consciousness is the light which enlivens our body, mind, and intellect. May we be aware of it in and through our whole day today. After every hour, close your eyes and just for a moment remember the light of consciousness that burns bright in your heart. We are not the body, mind, intellect. We are that pure consciousness. Offer some flowers at the feet of Bhagavan Narayana. Perform a pradakshina of Bhagavan. Come to prostrate in front of Bhagavan. Feel that the hand of Bhagavan is on your head. And the grace of Bhagavan pervades your entire being. Be aware of your breath. Be aware of your body. Be aware of the happenings around you. We pray for the well-being of everyone. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayah. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Rub your palms, gently place them on your face and open your eyes. So we continue tomorrow. Have a great day for you.